Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Here today we're working on this 1997 GTS with the 717 or the 720. I picked this one up from a friend who got it with a double trailer, and they said the engine was seized. As you can see, we've got a little play in the PTO, but let's see what the real problem is. You're not going to believe this. I took the nozzle and reverse bucket off, and look at this. Look at that. Plastic pump is all busted. And this is pretty much the way I found it. Missing a screw, a bolt. I already took the pump nuts off, as you can see, but my guess is the engine's not seized. Look at that. My guess is the pump is shot and seized. Look at that. And the impeller looks good, but this is a plastic pump instead of the brass pump. So now our goal is to get this pump off and see if the motor spins freely. Oddly enough, if that's the case and the engine is good, other than being dirty, we'll put a we'll take the pump off. I already took off my hoses back here, the water hose and the bilge hose, the siphon hoses. I already got our clip here off of the carbon seal, so hopefully I'll just undo this clamp here, and hopefully we'll be able to slide that shaft out once we get the pump off. But yeah, other than being dirty, let's see if this engine actually is any good. But if this is the case and the engine's good, this will be the second machine my buddy Ben has picked up from a guy that said the case was the engine was seized, when in reality it was just the pump. Ben might correct me, but I think it was an RXP. I'm not sure what year, 2002 or 2004. It had a 951. He picked it up for like $600. They said the engine was seized. And I told him, I said, dude, check the pump. He removed the pump. The pump was seized. The engine was fine. He replaced the pump, and he sold the ski for, I think, $3,500. So yeah, there was another case. I think it was Jim Debb, or maybe Nick Grillo on the forums, had a really nice 96 XP. A kid bought, rode it, and thought the engine was seized, but in all reality, the pump was seized. So Nick bought the ski from him, and because the kid didn't want to deal with it, and Nick whoever it was, Nick or Jim, I can't remember. They'll correct me, but he took the pump off and found out the engine was fine. The pump was shot. So that kid got impatient and didn't want to do any work, and sold a really good ski just because of a shot pump. So let's try to get this pump here off. I'm going to grab my ratchet straps and my board, and hopefully we can get this thing off. I'm going to put my phone on my tripod. Hopefully it won't just get my big head in the way. I had a special ratchet strap that I cannot find now. But being that this one is plastic, God, I really hate these plastic pumps. They went with the plastic pumps because they're lighter, and especially for like the 98 SPX or whatever one it was, they wanted a light ski for racing. You want to shave as many pounds off as you can. just doesn't seem the area you want to do that in. And if you can see in there, it looks like it's the original black seal too. We got these 2x4s. And I missed my other ratchet strap. My other ratchet strap was the perfect size and length on both ends. It had a nice handle. Oh, looks like she's coming. There we go. Success. I've seen videos of people put this up to a tree and pull it out. We got her cracked loose. Now I'm betting it's just that. I'm betting it's that clamp on the PTO. Let's see if I can. Oh, look at that. She's turning. She's turning already, boys. I can't feel how much. There's a clamp right there, and I just can't get it to spin. She's seized, and I can't see where to grab. Okay, I wonder. I'm gonna try something here. Get that drive shaft to spin. Oh, okay. Okay, so the pump came off. Okay, so the pump is off. Now I can get to this stupid Otica clamp. It's hard to do this with the camera in my hand. But basically it clamps over just about got it. Okay, I'm gonna pause this, put the camera down, and we'll get it off. Okay, so with two hands I was able to get this off. There we go. Okay, so now with that clamp off that PTO boot, let's pull that drive shaft out. Drive shaft looks reusable, a little corroded. We'll get some new rubber boots on the ends. Okay, so let's just set that in here for now. But yeah, she's spinning, boys. She's spinning. Okay, so now we're gonna check our electrical. I'm gonna need a. Oh, that's right. This one's got Des. This one's got Des. Let's see. Do I have a key for it? Otherwise, I'm gonna have to program a key. Okay, so hopefully this key will work. Okay. So now the next project is get that electrical box situated. I'm gonna pull this, inspect it. It doesn't look like it's sealed all the way. I'm gonna pause this while I monkey with this, and we'll get a battery in here, and we will do a compression test. Okay, so got the gray box all snapped back shut. Everything in there looked good. So we got our positive here for the battery and the negative ground there. And we got our spark plug wires. We'll have to get some spark plugs, but for a compression test, we don't need that. But as you can see, it still has the old gray fuel lines, or yeah, it's got the gray gas lines and the original painted white oil lines. So all that's gonna have to get, this is gonna have to get a carb work and all new oil lines anyway, and gas lines. But it does look like there was a typical oil leak. Who knows where that's from? It could be from the tank or whatnot, but we know it's not seized. We're turning it by hand, so we're good there. So our next issue would be if it was stored properly, if the jugs are frozen, cracked. So I've seen worse, but I've seen better. We're also missing our cover. I think that might have been up here. Or not. Anyway, I might have to get one of those later. PTO cover. But anyway, okay, I'm gonna go grab my compression tester and a battery. We'll get this thing going. Okay guys, we got our battery installed. Let's go ahead and hook up that temp sensor just for the hell of it. Okay, we're gonna make sure our, well, here, let's ground our post. Always make sure you ground your post if you're going to fire it without the spark plugs, or without it on the spark plugs. I don't think there's any gas or fumes, but you could get a spark and catch stuff on fire. Okay, so I'm gonna put my phone on my tripod. Okay, let's see if we hear a beep from the key. We got one beep. That's not good. One beep is not good. That means it's not the right key. Okay, so I'm going to stop this video. I'm going to have to get my computer laptop out and program a key. One beep is not good. That is just not good. Okay, so when we push the maybe the implant is bad, but I'm hoping it's just the key. I'm hoping it's just a bad key or a bad desk post. So, okay, it's late here. I'm gonna stop this video, and I'm gonna have to get my laptop out and do a key program. So I'm gonna put away some tools for now. Hopefully I might have time, but it's getting dark here, so we'll just leave this as it is for now, and we'll do a compression test on this next video. So stay tuned for that. We'll find out if this engine is still any good. So stay tuned. Peace out. Okay guys, I'm gonna add this to the other video. It's getting dark here. I called my buddy Ben, and he suggested I take the gray box apart and jump the solenoid, just so we can get a turnover. And we did that, and we're going to do a compression test. Now she's been sitting for last time she was registered was in 19. So in Minnesota they do 3 years. So they bought this in 2016, so it's good till 19. So who knows when the last time this thing was actually ran, how long it's been sitting. But the last time it was someone valued putting registration plates on it was in 2016. So we'll put this on my tripod here. We're trying to hold this all the way open, but we got it somewhat open. You want the throttle open when doing the compression test. Okay. We got our compression test gauge here. I don't like doing this because sparks do fly. Battery might be a little weak. It's like 130, 135 or so. It's supposed to be 150 as stock, or fresh on a fresh rebuild would be 150. But she's been sitting. These rings might be a little dry. So after I'm done with this, I'm going to squirt some oil in the spark plug holes. I'll turn it over a few times and then get some more oil in there, and we'll let it sit for a day or two, and then we'll come back and try this again. In the meantime, I'll get my programmer out and we'll do a key so we don't have to jump the solenoid anymore. A little low. We're at probably 130. Yeah, we're at about 130 and 135. I don't know, close to 130, 140. So we're a little low, but like I said, that's what happens when these rings get dry. So we'll get some oil in these cylinders, get it rotated over a few times, put some more oil in, and then we'll check it again in a few days. My buddy Josh has done this with some 951s that set for a while and some other engines, and he said he had one that had low compression of like 90 psi. He put some oil in it. After a few days, it was back up to stock in a 135, 130, 135 and a 951. So hopefully we have a good runner here. And I've got a visitor. Let's see if we can get him. Hey buddy, where are you going? Where'd he go? There he is. Here he goes. We used to have a dog. You probably seen him in other videos. DOG, a black lab German Shepherd. He would keep those rabbits out of here. I miss that dog. We had him put down last April, just over a year ago. He was old and suffering from some health issues. But I got tools to put away. And you can see my new rig here. 2017 Expedition. She's a nice one. Nice interior and everything. Kind of a mess right now because I've been hauling skis and parts. Got the captain's chairs in the back. The old rig is up here for sale, along with this boat. Got this boat at an auction. Got it really cheap. Got the engine fired up. Ran for a second. Didn't want to run it too long without water, but So the engine does want to start. So it's an old 89 Alumacraft tri-hull. Picked it up at an auction really cheap. Hopefully I can sell it and make a few bucks. But my old rig, my 2005 Expedition, is up for sale. Put brand new tires on it last year. Probably have less than 9,000 miles on those. So I've got it pretty much cleaned out. I got some tools and parts in here. I gotta get in my storage unit. But 147, almost 148,000 miles. 5.4 V8. So tires are really nice, plenty of tread. Like I said, got them in January 2021, so just over a year old. Very few miles on them. But anyway, I'm losing daylight here. I've got to get my tools put away and get cleaned up and get inside and eat some dinner. I'm going to put these videos on my computer, do some editing real quick. We'll get them uploaded. So by the time I get this uploaded, hopefully I'll have another video of the final compression test with all the oil and stuff. So thanks for watching, guys. Hit that like button, leave me a comment, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Try to get my viewers numbers up. Give me some ideas, because I've got a whole lot of skis over in the other part of the yard to work on. Just give me some ideas of some videos you want to see, some how-tos. I got the carbs. I'm going to be doing a fuel baffle. So leave some comments, guys. I appreciate it. You guys have a good one. Peace out.